If you have updated your Fire TV and are already frustrated with the changes, this video is going to change how you use your Firestick. Because after Amazon removed the classic app grid, hid your apps under endless recommendations, and forced every shortcut to lead back to the For You screen, I went looking for a solution. What I found is the closest experience you can get to the classic Fire TV layout. Let me show you how it works on TechVibes. Before we begin, a quick reality check. This does not permanently delete the default Amazon home screen. When you press the home button, Amazon will still try to take you back to its own launcher. That is one of the built-in restrictions on the Fire TV platform today. If you are expecting a perfect system replacement, that is not what this is. What this does provide is a much faster and cleaner way to organize and launch your applications. For most users, that is exactly what is needed. The goal here is not to break your device, but to make the latest update far less annoying. To get started, we will use the Downloader app. If you already have Downloader installed, you can skip ahead and enter the code. If you do not have it, go to the top navigation menu on your Firestick and choose Search. Look for Downloader, open the listing and install it. Once it is installed, go to Settings, select My Fire TV, choose Developer Options, and select Install Unknown Apps. Then, turn Downloader to On. If Developer Options is missing, go to Settings, My Fire TV, and then About. Click your Fire TV device name several times until it says you are now a developer. Go back one screen and developer options will appear. Once that is finished, open Downloader and enter this code 28907. You will need to generate a free token. To do that, just visit the site firetvsticks.com/download-token. Once you are in, open the Launchers category and select Projectivy Launcher. Scroll down to the light blue download button and start the process. If the main download gets stuck on connecting or shows an error, try the backup download link underneath instead. Once the installation finishes, select Done. Then choose Delete and Confirm. That removes the installer file and saves storage space on your device. Now, open Projectivy Launcher and you will immediately see why it is so popular. Instead of giant banners, rows of ads, and recommendations, you get your apps. That is it. This is exactly how a streaming device home screen should work. If you want Projectivy to feel more like the old Fire TV app grid, here is what I recommend changing. Go into Projectivy Launcher settings, select Appearance, choose Wallpaper, and set the launcher wallpaper to None. That immediately provides a much cleaner look. Next, let's switch to a proper grid layout so you can see more of your apps at once instead of scrolling through a single row. Move to the far left of the first app row and open the small gear icon for that category. Turn on Grid, then set cards per row to 6 using the slider. Personally, I think 6 is the perfect balance. It feels very similar to the classic Fire TV app grid. Several viewers suggested this setup on TechVibes, and after trying it myself, I fully agree. Now let's clean things up. Move back to the left side and open the row settings. Simply choose to manage your apps. Simply toggle off anything you do not want to see. You can hide Alexa, Smart Home, Amazon Live Shopping, Luna, or any other apps you never use. You are essentially removing the clutter and leaving only the things that matter. You can also hide entire rows. For example, if Projectivy creates a row called Mobile Apps and you never use it, open that row's settings and turn off the visible toggle. Again, this means less clutter and more focus on your actual apps. Next, let's organize your library. Long press the select button on any app. Choose Reorder, then move it wherever you want. Put your favorite apps right at the front. Netflix, YouTube, Downloader, Kodi, or whatever you use most. The benefit of Projectivy is that everything important becomes visible immediately. No more scrolling through rows of content that Amazon wants you to watch. Just your stuff exactly where you want it. Now, let's address the biggest question people ask. Can Projectivy automatically bypass the Amazon home screen on startup? And the answer is, technically, yes. This is possible using complicated workarounds with ADB commands or by using apps like Launch on Boot that can trigger Projectivy automatically on some Fire TV devices. The problem is that Amazon frequently patches these workarounds with new updates. I do not want to promise something that Amazon could break tomorrow. The most reliable and update-proof method is simply keeping Projectivy at the front of your app row. Or if your remote has a Recent Apps button, that is usually the quickest way back into Projectivy. Until Amazon changes its software strategy, this is the best workaround available. It is cleaner, it is faster, and it puts your apps back at the center of the experience. That is exactly what we bought a Firestick for in the first place. Judging by the feedback on my previous videos, a lot of you seem to agree. I want to hear your thoughts. Have you already installed Projectivy? Are you sticking with the default Amazon layout? Or are you planning to switch to something else like an Onbox, a Google TV device, an Nvidia Shield, or even a mini PC? Let me know in the comments below. If this guide helped you regain control of your device, please hit the like button. Subscribe to TechVibes and turn on notifications because Amazon is not done changing the Fire TV interface, and I will keep covering every major update as it happens. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.